Hello, everybody. It's your friend Kevin here with today's Divine Daily Blast. Let's just dive right in. I hope you're well. I hope you're rested. So today, the 20th of March, 2026, we are in an angel numerology number 6. It's talking about revitalization, looking at a plan in a different way. Number 6 energy is really about being responsible, loving, compassionate, selfless. Stop worrying about the material. Let it take care of itself. Works with the 7 of swords, all the 7 of air. And quite interesting, we've got the 7 of swords right here as our tarot card. As well as the ego and the devil card. Now, if you need a little help from the archangels, call upon Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Sandalphon to take your prayers up. But we're going to get to this card in a minute, and I'm going to share with you what I believe, how it all plays into today's energy. Neptune is leaving the sign of Pisces, the first time in 14 years. In Japanese culture, they have a term called Ma, M-A. It is the space between two things, the space between musical notes, the space between speech. It's that space in between. We are in an energy cycle known as Ma today because we are going from the Pisces energy and into the Aries energy. We're also right on top of the spring Equinox. So things are going to start to move forward. Now, Neptune in Pisces stays there. I think it's been in there for about 14 years. So wherever you were, whatever you were doing in 2012 may cycle back around. It is not for you to return and go backwards. It is designed for you to move forward. Move forward by literally turning your back completely on anything and everything that's happened up to now. If you do think that you should take a revisit or go back, for example, if you're rekindling a flame with an ex, or you are looking at a contract and saying, oof, I need to redo that. Time is running out. We move forward, which is really why we don't sign contracts and don't get into legal issues while Mercury is in a retrograde cycle. But Mercury is about to go stationary direct. So the moon today has moved into Aries, heralding the start of the new astrological year. Mercury retrograde ends today. So there is a caution not to say too much while this fiery moon is in the sign of Aries. This is what I'm saying, my friends, because we've got this 7 of swords, which is a little bit like a heads up, a warning, a hang on a minute here. Let's move on, and I'll get to that. Moving on to our angel affirmation card from Archangel Samuel. I am he who sees God. I can guide you on any path you seek, from relationships to career options to even finding lost items. And your affirmation: I am a masterful creator. I can easily find what I am looking for. That is a powerful affirmation to use when Mercury goes direct and we walk into the sun sign of Aries. If you felt this lull, this stalling, this not really sure what the energy is doing, I just know that it's doing something. I have felt like that all week. It's because it is. All of the preparation on a spiritual level, on a 3-dimensional to 5-dimensional level, are taking place, which is why these universal energies ask us not to return and go backwards, not to repeat processes, You'll regret them. We don't repeat what's in the past. We let it go and declare, I'm safe, I'm free. From this moment forward, all good things happen. All is well. Just keep saying that. All is well. We may be tried. We may be pushed. We might have ourselves saying, this is crazy. Sometimes it's the past popping back up. We just keep declaring, I am a masterful creator. I can easily find what I'm looking for. I'm a masterful creator. All is well in my world. I'm a masterful creator. Everything works out perfectly for me. I'm a masterful creator and I have command of what's going on in my life. Done. Moving on. Hear my isms. Dear God, thank you for entering where you already abide. The light of God is who we are. We are shards of it. We are pieces of it. The light and the love of God that doesn't need to be understood. It's just there. It surpasses all understanding. It's a knowledge. It's a power that all is well always. There are lessons that we must learn. And as long as we are grateful for the lessons that we learn, thank you for teaching me what I need to know. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to move forward. Thank you. Thank you for being with me every step of the way. Thank you for being my torch in the darkness. Thank you for being my solace when I'm scared. I am successful. Love is my compass needle. Love is on the other end of the shelf to fear. There is nothing to fear. Only fear itself. When we face it, it's not really fearful, is it? We have Hathor this week. Light activation. She's the queen of the heavens, queen of the light workers, queen of the angels. And she's here with her message to bring joy, light, success. Might seem like we're going through dark, challenging times and the clouds are now moving apart. The sun is shining upon all of us. We're now in a space of acceleration or accelerating success. The beginning to build the momentum that we've been wanting to build for a while, but we felt stuck. Hathor's encouraging us to set our sights higher and higher and higher. Reach for the sun. Bask in our brilliance. If we feel like we've been held back, if our talents have been kept behind the line, we're bringing the light in to support our growth and our needs and whatever we're working towards. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Archangel Jophiel, another queen of the archangels. She is the beauty of God. She's talking us to weed out our thoughts. Stop them in their tracks. Stop the negative Nelly stuff. Just stop it. Just stop it. You can't do anything with it. Release from the mental space all these recurring stories that you've been telling ourselves. Particularly if you've had these stories that are hooked into the energy of fear. Think about what you decide. Remember that what lights you up, what gives you passion, what gives you joy. Enjoy the blessings that are right in front of you. Let the flowers bloom from the loving thoughts that you create. It's all really good. Your activation message, my thoughts are seeds that bloom and blossom. Friday the 20th, I look forward to with joyous anticipation to each day. Life is good. It's all you had to do is say that. You'll dispel any of the doubts. And I know to some this sounds a little bit hippy dippy. But it's a feeling, it's a vibrational feeling that is increasing. It's a little bit like drum circles. If you've ever been in a drum circle, it's quite hypnotic. If you've ever listened to something that just has that rhythm to it, 528 megahertz is one fabulous rhythm to lift us up. Now let's move on to the Seven of Swords energy. Now, in traditional tarot, the Seven of Swords really talks about deception, it talks about cheating, it talks about lying, it talks about things that are not really on the up and up. And many readers sometimes put the card down without paying attention to the actual context with which they're placed. Where and why does the card show up to bring us a message? For what reason? And in this case today, we see an eagle flying off with 5 of the swords, leaving 2 behind. But if you look at the clouds and you look at the sun, there's plenty going on. They're not stealing all of them, just taking what they need, but leaving what they don't need behind. It isn't stealing because right here it's in plain sight. There's also an actual moon in the beak of this hawk. So really what this card is saying, along with all of this in the right context, you've got the light, you've got the love, you have the way to manifest forward. We are shifting into something new. And you need to be aware of leaving the past in the past with these 2 swords. What needs to be left in the past needs to be left in the past. You know the number 5 is all about change. So take what you need. It isn't stealing. Take what you need and leave things behind. Particularly if you've got people from your past that are trying to drag you back into a story or a situation that you no longer vibrate with. Particularly if you've done a lot of self-work. If you've been working on your spiritual growth. If you've been working on cleaning up some of your stories in your head. If you've been working on manifesting something better for yourself. And you keep repeating the same mental stories. People in our lives have their own stories. And they're going to continue repeating stories until someone says, they have a term in England, change the record. Change the music. Over and over and over you go. Let's hear from the fairies. Fairies, fairies everywhere. Bring us a blessing for today that goes along with these wonderful cards and this wonderful energy. And send us into the spring equinox with a word of wisdom. There it is, right there. What is this card? Again, success. Now, she's shown up 2 or 3 times this month. And really, if you look at it, got the golden key in one hand, a basket full of berries in the other hand, and she's got the golden pathway to the front door. This is where you want to look forward. What does success mean for you? What is it? Success could be cleaning up the garden. Success could be tossing out things from your cupboard. Success can be, I am making negotiations in my life for the highest good of all. The word success, and you look at, we've got this here, and one of my isms, I am successful. Everything I say and do turns to more and more success. Done. Leave it go. The more we affirm and the more we change our mindset and our heart space, the more likely we are to create it. Create the destiny that you want to see. That's just an old way of looking at manifestation. Well, my friends, that's it from me for today. Thank you so much. Liking, subscribing. When you push that like button, you send the algorithms to the channel. Subscribing, always a golden. Commenting, even more so. And obviously your donations help me support myself, my animals, my home, and all the things I do, because this is really part of how I make a living. And doing readings. If you want a private reading with me, reach out to me on my email, kevincross@me.com, or go to my website, kevincross.com. Until tomorrow, bye for now.